I want to go over that Christmas poem that I wrote because it talks about even though we've gone through difficult times, um, we're still kind and soft-hearted, and our life is going to be a good one. And anyways, it's filled with positivity, and I should show it. Um,
I listened to the classes and I got your email.
oh,
So I
okay.
got that. Yeah, yeah. I so enjoy both of your voices and listening, hearing a female voice and a male voice with Xaad Kil. Thank you so much, both of you. I do. It really settles deep in my heart.
Uh, um, I hope Kunshlo Hana can make it today. Um, Here it is. You are a gem, is what I called it. And
Yeah.
so, beginning of New Year's is often a time of reflection. And so here it is right here. Even though you experienced difficult times, you became strong-minded. So in other words, you became stronger, even though you suffered.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, you're kind, soft-hearted. The world is a difficult place. Please believe in yourself. Never look back. Know your heart. You are a gem. Your life will be a good one. And so on.
This was perfect for me. I've gone through this a few times. Yeah. Thank you for sending me that.
And I think there's a newer one. This one is about preparing for Christmas. And then I added some new phrases to the Quizlet. Where is it? Oh, here. I'm waiting for Christmas. I'm waiting for you folks. I drove to the store. I bought many things. I saw my friends at the store. So just a few new phrases. And also, we have goo and goot and goodak. Different phrases. Like that. And we'll go over these. Let me check and see if I gotten any messages. It might just be us, which is fine. We can have some one-on-one time. And also there is a new Ida song by by Carson Gray, White Christmas. It just came out December 2nd, so it is brand new. I looked for it a week ago on YouTube and I couldn't find it, so this is really new. So it's a beautiful song sung in Haida and in English, but that one's brand spanking new. It's 12:10, so I think we better start, which means I have to follow tradition and start with the Haida Nation anthem. Okay, you're already rising, so I don't have to give the command. Yo-ho-wee, yo-ho-wee, yo-wee, Hey, hi, yo, are we, are we, hey, hi, yo, are we, yo, ho, yo, hey, hi, yo, are we, hey, hi, yo, yo, ho, yo, hey, hi, yo, hey, hi, yo, are we, are we, no,
Uh-huh.
do-do-do-do.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I so enjoy that. I sing that sometimes. Yeah,
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 it's a good one. And um it's good to keep singing it. I remember when we used to do um Haida Culture Nights when I lived in Washington, and they were a lot of fun. And then we moved to Oregon, and then moved to Juneau, and then I moved back to my hometown of Craig. But my point is, when I got out of habit, I would forget how the Haida Nation anthem starts because the Haida Spirit song starts in a similar fashion, and um, and then I would get brain fog, and it would be hard to remember. Um, so this one is a good one um, to keep practicing. When we practice it, we don't lose it. Um, okay,
yeah.
we are going to go to this one here. Um, in English, I call this one Christmas preparations. Um, Sankudak, the W is not pronounced. Sankudak. Um, and that means just in case. And it takes, yeah, and it takes both of those words. We can't separate them. If we separate them, um, this would mean like for the sake of, and this would be like wants, wishes, desires. But when these two are put together, the meaning changes to just in case. Sun could also be day or weather. But so Sun Kudak Agan Kla Ich Dasan. We have this underlined G. This comes from the back of the throat. Ich, 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 ich. Kla Ich Dasan. Sun
Tahista
Kudak
song.
Agan Kla Ich Dasan. Just in case I will get ready. And as you could see from this phrase, it's something we could use in everyday life.
Yeah, song.
Yeah. Um, and this one as well, like if you take any future Haida College classes, there'll be midterms and finals. And so Agunt Dasam, I will prepare myself. Agunt Dasam, Agunt Dasam.
Xaad Class. Heat song.
East, East, How, and as you can see, this verb is going to remain the same for the next few. And then it's going to change here because the verb is different and it's kept apart as two separate words, whereas the one we're using right now is all one word. And it has da in it. The other one has di. So, oh, this one here. Git squad dalang sangui kin wat luan tlahit dasang. Git squad dalang sangui kin wat luan tlahit dasang. Hopefully you guys will get to prepare everything as well. Tlahit dasang is the future tense of to prepare or to get ready. Kin wat luan, everything. Gui, to, sun, as well. Dalang, you guys. Gitsqua, hopefully. So that's the breakdown. Gitsqua, dalang sangui, kin wat luan, tlahit dasang. So notice I broke here because kin wat luan has to be pronounced together because it's those two words that make everything. So gitsqua dalang sangui kin wat luan tlahit dasang.
Gitsqua dalang sangui. Gitsqua dalang sangui kin wadlan tlahit the song.
You are picking it up quick. We just need to practice this verb a little bit more.
I also am getting my teeth in a couple days, so I'll have teeth to do some things with my tongue and my teeth. Yeah.
That'll help.
That'll help a lot.
Yeah, it'll also help with the pinched vowels, like right here, we have a pinched K. It'll help that.
Yeah.
But the underlined G, it looks tricky, but all we have to do is blow air from back here.
But like ooh is. Yeah.
Oh yeah, or like you're hiding in hunt like who is. Tlahit dasang. Yeah, I should break it up. We're going to say tlahit first and then dasang. Tlahit dasang.
Tlahit dasang. I'm just going to leave my camera and my stuff on unmute because it's just you and I.
Yeah. So you're pronouncing it much better now. So Ulagan, how again we're going to use the same verb at the end of this phrase. Wat clue salana kai singai q an dalan shlahit dasang. So we will get ready for Christmas. Wat clue salana kai singai q an dalan Tlahishdasan. Now, this cue here, it means waiting for or in preparation of. There's another cue that looks like this, and that's clam, door, ladder, trail, road, sidewalk. But that one is Q. It has a higher tone. This one is Q, Q. It has a lower tone, but they sound very similar. So when I say this one, I make sure to pour the tone into the word Q.
Would you say each one, like one than the other? Q,
Oh, okay. So this one is the clam or door trail thing. Ew, ew, ew. You could really hear the tone. When we make it low tone, it's Q, Q, Q. I don't know if you could hear the difference.
It's very subtle. I really miss class. I wish I couldn't come to class. I had two people pass in my life, and so I had to pay respect there. And so
I'm sorry.
Thank you. And your email was perfect. The one that I received, everything on there just fit so good. So thank you.
Oh,
and
Hulagan.
yeah, we all are gonna go to our ancestors someday and be an ancestor. So Wadlu, Salanakai, Singai, Q on Talang Tlahild the song.
Tlahisdasan.
Tlahith the song.
Dasang.
Tlahith da song.
Hulagan. Okay, our next phrase. Salana Kai Sinai do nail gun. This G is not pronounced. We're doing our NG blend where your tongue lightly touches the roof of your mouth.
Salanakai Singai Dum nail gun.
Do nail gun.
Salanakai Singai Dum nail gun.
Kulagan.
It is almost Christmas time.
Yeah. For me as well, I was practicing some of the Quizlets, and the word for exercise is a challenge for me. So I do say it like 12 times to get to the comfort level. We could pronounce any word in our language as long as we practice and are given the tools.
Janta Gaia?
Yeah, that's the word I was talking about. How did you know?
I missed class and I've been practicing and this class is very important for me.
Here it is right here. We're going to go over it in a minute, but I figured it out. The first, on.
So I have a huge flashcard list and the words that are important for me, and I'm going through. I just don't know how to exactly say them right, but this class is helping.
Yeah, this one, sometimes realizations come to you, or the ancestors help you. And
Yeah.
so for exercise, I realized it was more Jantanya, because the G is
Jantanya.
not pronounced. Jantanya,
Jantanya.
Jantanya. But let's go back to here, and then we'll get to that Quizlet.
I do have a request. It's
Okay.
winter solstice. How do we say winter solstice?
Oh, that's very interesting. Kachkun was asking that as well, and there isn't a term. My first thought was Kung Solana Kai Singai Christmas moon, but or Christmas month, but um, I'm going to the Times section in Alaska Night of Praise book, and it has winter.
What page?
194.
Okay. Okay.
So it's going to take a little bit more research. I have to now look in the dictionaries to make sure I'm using the right one. I'm going to check the first one, Sangagan, it's wintertime, and see if that is the right one to use, because if you notice, there's a few different ways to talk about winter.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot about the word to celebrate. Winter solstice is a winter celebration, so why don't we coin it winter celebration?
Perfect.
I think that's more clever. Okay, winter itself isn't in isn't on page 194, but it is in the dictionary. It is sunk is winter. So are you listening, Kachkun?
Yes, I am. Winter celebration. I'm ready for it.
Yeah. So I'm glad I thought further, and I'm glad I opened a dictionary, because the other phrases in the Alaska Native phrase book we're talking about in the wintertime or when winter comes. And so opening the dictionary, I found the word for winter itself, and the verb to celebrate. And I left the tense ending off on the verb because I think it was something our elders would do. Sometimes our elders didn't put a tense ending on things because like with the phrase "I love you," there doesn't have to be a tense ending. With "Happy birthday to you," there doesn't have to be a tense ending. Um, um, and so I think this is one of the cases where there doesn't need to be a tense ending because winter solstice comes and goes. And to put a tense ending on it would just muddle things. So sunk, sangada, sunk, sangada. So we have to sit, if I were to break it up, I would break it up like this to show you what you pronounce first. So sunk, it actually blends. Maybe I shouldn't break that part up. Sunk, sunk, sunk. If there was only one G, it would be sung, but this is sunk. That's indicating that there's two G's there, sunk. And then we have sangada.
Sangada.
Um,
Sangada. So when you say tense ending, what does that mean? What are you talking about?
Let's go to the top.
Sangada.
So here's a tense ending right here, song.
Yeah.
Future tense. Let's go to that new phrase I wrote. I drove to the store. We've actually had this one before, but I added a sentence with it. I bought many things. So Hulk Hogan is drove, past tense. Kwangan is many in the past tense. Ejin is present tense. I'm waiting. Ejin is an ing of wait, if that makes sense.
I'm learning. Yes.
Yeah. So all our verbs have tense endings. And so song tells us that it's happening in the future. If it's present tense, it's happening right now. Let me check this one. Let me check Dunelgum and see if that
Look, Kat, you gotta go.
is by itself or has a tense ending on it. Okay, that has a tense ending on it. The verb is really dunel, and it switched to Dunelgum when it when the tense ending was added, the conjugation of the verb. Yeah, when my brother first started about talking about tense endings and verb endings, and I didn't know what he was talking about either, but and then some phrases don't have them, like these ones. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, everybody. There is no tense ending. There is no verb ending because it doesn't end with a verb. Most of our phrases do.
Tense means time.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Thank you. Hua.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah,
Dao
Kippen.
Gai Q Tawa Agan Shla Iski Song. I will get the food ready for the dinner, but since we're talking about preparing for Christmas, it's implied that we're talking about Christmas dinner. Some of our phrases, sometimes a word will be implied. So notice Christmas is nowhere in this phrase, but it is implied because of the topic that we're talking about is preparing for Christmas. Dao Gai Q Tao Wai Agan Shla Iski Song. So this verb is a little bit different. It's to get ready. It's very similar to Tlahishta song. This is Tlahishki song. So Dao Gai is the dinner. Q in preparation for. So that's the get ready part of it. Tawa is the food. A gun and both pertain to oneself, I. So it's a double. A gun is oneself, is I. I don't know why we do that in Haida, but sometimes there's a double or a triple almost like a double confirmation or a double emphasis that I'm the one that's going to do it. So it's kind of affirming or confirming or emphasizing. And Tlahishki song is the future tense of, oh, that's the will right here. I will. Will is future. So I will get the food ready for the Christmas dinner. Salana Kai Singai Git Guy Dalan Ansh Dasan. I will buy Christmas gifts for you folks. There isn't really a word for gifts or presents. We do for like potlatch gift giving, but not for like I bought you a Christmas gift. So sometimes we have to take an English word and add guy to it, and that Haidaizes it. Salana Kai Singai Gift Guy Dalan Anshtasan. I will buy Christmas gifts for you folks. So a lot of these are future tense endings because we're talking about preparing for something. We're getting ready for Christmas. It hasn't happened yet, but we're preparing for it. So most of this is future tense. Salana Kai Singai Shalanai U Dalan Kajusan. I like this phrase because it sounds very Haida, going from Shalanai into U. It's a beautiful transition. Shalanai U Dalan Kajusan. It just sounds very Haida.
Stalanai U Kalang Ku Jusong.
Kajusan. You have to kick from the middle. Kajusan.
Stalanai Kai Singai Shalangai Ooh, Kalang Kaju song.
Okay, you got the Kaju song right. I mean, Kaju song right.
Kaju song.
This one is, oh, maybe I should break it up right here. Selangai. I is the last part that you're going to pronounce. Selangai.
Selanai.
Selangai. Ooh. It's pretty because the tone mark's at the end. Selangai. Ooh. So
Selanai.
your pitch is rising and falling. Selangai. Ooh.
Selanai. Ooh. Kalang.
Kalang Kaju song.
Kaju song.
Mm-hmm. And this, the elders would call using English words high words. I don't know how to explain it too much. So this one I just left as eggnog.
Yeah.
I don't have to add guy to it. But with the gifts, I felt like I should. So maybe that's the ancestors helping me. This felt right, and this feels right. Eggnog, Hunson, Dalang, niche song. We will drink some eggnog too. Eggnog, Hunson, Dalang, niche song.
Eggnog hunting Kalang Ni song.
Hulagan. How you caught on to that one really quick. I like this phrase because of the positivity. I think I write a lot of positive phrases because of my mental health as well. I struggle. And but it's not just for me. That would be selfish. I like to share. I like to share the beauty of our language, and I do like to share positivity because of the beauty of it, the poetry of it, but it's also helpful. Ichka, Gulga, Aoya-san. We're going to have so much fun. Yeah, this one we could use this a lot in real life, like when we're going to play a game, or we're going to a party, or we're going to a dinner, or we're going to visit, what have you. Ichka, Gulga, Aoya-san, Aoya-san. Ichka, Gulga, Aoya-san.
Itka Gulga Aoya song.
Mm-hmm.
Ya Kippin. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Some people use dalang and they think it means all. They think it means everyone, but it doesn't. It means you plural. Dalang wadlawan means you guys, but in order to actually say everyone, we have to say wadlawan. So Salana Kai Singai, Hustliye, Wadluan. Merry Christmas, everyone. Salana Kai Singai, Hustliye. Wadluan.
How come the TL isn't pronounced?
I did. That was that's the TL pinch right here.
Okay.
So
Solana Kai.
I'll say it again slowly. Solana Kai Sinai Hust Plie Wadluan.
Solana Kai Singai. Husliye Wadluan.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't hear it, but I understand it.
Yeah, could you say the TL pinch for me?
I don't really know how.
Okay.
Who's plie?
It's you put your tongue up here and
Yeah.
snap down with a TL.
Who's eight? Who's plie?
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. How next one is a little bit longer. We're adding and Happy New Year to it. Solana Kai Sinai Hus Plie Iskian Tada Hautla Wadluan. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, everybody or everyone. Solana Kai Sinai Hus Plie Iskian Tada Hautla Wadluan.
Solana Kai Singai. Who's plie? Iskian Tada. Hautla Wadluan.
Mm-hmm. And then again, we have Sangada.
Sangada.
Winter solstice.
And so when the two G's are together, it sounds kind of like a K.
Yes. As a matter of fact, I could spell it that way, which I will do. You know why? Because it's what the elders would do, in all honesty. Because
They would. Okay.
this is the dictionary's version. But I'm going to take that G out and replace it with a K. Sonata.
Sonata.
Mm-hmm.
And so whenever there's the two G's together, it's the same as a G and a K. Is that true?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
In this case, yes.
Okay.
But not when it's of course I'm not finding an example right now.
Okay.
Sometimes there's two G's back to back, and you just break up the syllables, and
I hear you. Yeah.
Oh, I know example. I'll type it in. This is our verb for important, kill gung. Notice there's two G's back to back, but as I said before, whenever we have this, we simply pronounce the first gun and immediately follow it with another gun. So we know the first part of the word is kill, and then we have gun.
Kill gung.
Yeah, it's real rapid. Kill gun. Yeah, you said it really good.
That's my favorite word right now. Go
So
gung
this is an
gung.
example of two G's back to back, but we're not going to change it out, any of them out for a K. But
Yeah.
this one I know I can. In this Alaskan Haida phrase book, you'll see a lot of words that end with K when it could end with a G. If you compare it to the dictionary, that's where you have the proof.
Okay.
So
Oh, I read this book. I do. Yeah, it goes with me everywhere.
awesome. Okay, I'm going to take this out since this was just an example. We only have 9 minutes left. I think we're going to go over these 4 phrases and then listen to the brand new Haida Christmas song.
Beautiful.
Solana Kai Singai. Did you have a question?
I just said beautiful.
Oh, okay. Solana Kai Singai Q D Egen. I am waiting for Christmas. So again, Q is waiting for or in preparation of. So I don't have to use the word for. If I did, I would, if I did have to use the word for, which is an, I would put it right there. But I don't have to because Q already means for, waiting for. So there's no need.
Solana Kai Singai Q D Ejang.
Hulagan. Dylan Q D Egen. I am waiting for you folks.
The long Q D Ejang.
Hulagan. Wadanai at Hulkagan Kindash Kwangan. Now notice there's 2 H's back to back here. We're just going to pronounce one of them. It would be too awkward to say Ginda and then start with, so it just becomes Gindash, almost like it's all one word, Gindash, Gindash. And then we have our verb at the end, Kwangan.
Ginda Kwangan.
I drove to the store, I bought many things. So this is a part of our everyday life. So this is when we could replace English with Haida. When it's a weekly occurrence or, just a part of our everyday life.
Wadanai, and I can't say the next word.
Wadanai di tolam. Oh, because there's a HL, I have to pronounce tolam with it. Let me start over.
The one above, I drove to the store.
Wadanai Hulkagan. So the first part sounds like hall, like walking down the hall.
Yes.
And then ka is like to walk, our movement, ka. And then gin is past tense, Hulkagan.
Wadanai Hulkagan. Gindal Kwangan. Kwangan.
And the final one, Wadanai di tolam. Oh, I forgot again. I cannot pronounce Tolung by itself. I have to attach Wadanai the Tolung Kangan. I saw my friends at the store. So Wadanai, the store, at the Tolung, my friends, Kangan, I saw. So that's the breakdown. Wadanai, the Tolung Kangan.
Wadanai na the Taolong Kingan.
Mhm.
Wadanai na the Taolong Kingan.
Wadanai, the Tolung Kangan.
The Tolong Kingan. Wadanai na the Tolong Kingan.
Hulagan.
Again, a private lesson today.
Yeah, I could hear your improvement. And that's exactly how it is for all of us. As I often say, we may start off stumbling or we may make mistakes. I like the stumbles and the making mistakes because we learn from it. And through practice, we train our mouths to speak with a Haida mouth instead of using an English mouth.
Oh,
Whenever I speak in Haida, hey Bossman, I use my diaphragm. I notice that because my tummy has been sick and it gets sore when I speak in Haida because I need the I need the strength of my diaphragm to help me speak. Okay, we only got a couple minutes left.
Is there class tonight? Is there class tonight?
Oh no, I'm sorry. We are on winter break, which I'm glad you asked that question though, because we're also on break for the lunch hour. And
Okay.
so we're going to try and start class Wednesday, January 4th.
Well, I'm glad I made it today.
Yeah. And if it's
Okay.
not possible on the 4th, then we'll try for the following Monday.
Yeah.
Kachkun, is January 4th, Wednesday, a possibility?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Okay, great. So, yeah, because of the holidays, that's
Yes.
as
Yeah.
soon as we could start. And and I will also start my evening classes back up that same day for
Oh,
6 o'clock. And I will send out 2 separate emails, one for the Click and Hide a Xaad Kil lunch hour, and one for the personal class that I do in the evening. Oh, I'm out of time. Huntlagu is. If you want to hear this brand new song, go to YouTube, and as you could see, I typed in Carson Gray, White Christmas, and she also sings the first Noel in Haida and the Little Drummer Boy in Haida. So I don't have time to play as I got to go back to work. So Hawakachkun, Hawa Hanflagu is.
Awak-
Oh,
Um, Sunk Sangada, happy winter solstice.
Bank Sunada.
Bye,
Okay.
guys.
Oh,
Bye-bye.
Fish.
Goodness cheese. How